Okay, let's do a wrap up of the rules of second species counterpoint. This is all of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cheat a little bit and I'm going to read through the list of all the rules. And after I read each one, we'll talk and make sure that I explained it thoroughly, I think. Okay, rule number 1. Start with either a half rest or a half note on the downbeat of the first measure, followed by a half note on the offbeat. The first harmonic interval should be an octave or a unison, or a fifth if the counterpoint is in the upper part. Okay, I think we've talked about that in the last few videos, how we need to start it, and our options for starting it. Good, number 2. End with a whole note in the last measure, and the harmonic intervals 5-6-8 or 5-3-8 or unison. Or set the last 2 notes with whole notes 6-8 or 3-8 unison or unison, as in first species. So what those numbers mean is 5-6-8 means the interval. So 6-8 is going to be our leading tone to an octave from something else. So 6-8. So remember, this was bad. This is parallel. So what they really want is 5-6-8 would be that. So 5-6-8 is a good way to end. Other options 5-3-8. So that would be, so if that's 5 and I want to make this a 3, D, F, and then we went down to C. That doesn't work very well in this context. That would be 5-3-8. But those are our options for ending. Okay, number 3. Other than the beginning and close, use whole notes throughout for the contus and half notes for the counterpoint. An immediate repetition of the same pitch is not allowed within the bar or over the bar line. I'm not sure if we addressed that last one. You can't repeat pitches. So, for example, this would not be allowed the same pitch twice. And what they're saying is whether or not it's the 2 notes within a bar or 2 notes over a bar. So that would not be allowed either. You cannot repeat pitches back to back. Number 4, write consonant harmonic intervals on the beat. They also may appear on the offbeats, approached as consonant skips, steps, or leaps. Okay, I think we've talked about that one. All the beats have to have consonant intervals on it. The offbeats can have consonant intervals as long as they're set up through a consonant step, skip, or leap. Number 5, include dissonant harmonic intervals 2, 4, 7, 9, and diminished fifth and augmented fourth, if resolved correctly, on the offbeats as passing or, more rarely, neighbor tones. Okay, I think we've covered that. We know what passing tones are. We know what neighbor tones are. We know how to get in and out of those intervals. Number 6.